Yeah.
We're not rushing. I love your nail polish.
Spot.
Yeah, you got a sweet spot here.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, so
I know.
So this place, the reason we're even doing this gig, it's kind of like a bit out of the way from our run, and we sort of had to do, a couple of little long drives. But the owner of this place is a really good friend of mine. He's a musician. He was just playing trombone with us just then. You'll hear him play with us later tonight.
Yeah.
And so he's played in the band before. His name's TJ.
Mm-hmm.
He just started running this place during COVID. Sort of slowed down. He was playing for a long time. He was playing in Medicine for the People,
Yeah.
And so now he runs this place. So he saw we were on tour. He's like, "Oh, I gotta have you guys up in my spot up in Ithaca." So yeah, for you for sure. So,
All right.
I'm glad. I'm thankful you guys are here. I recognize a lot of you guys' faces.
Yeah, man.
Thanks so much for continuing to support us. I just usually on these things I kind of just hang and talk and play a couple songs. It's like an opportunity if you guys have requests. Usually people are always shouting out stuff at us on stage, but if I start taking requests from over here, then people start, it's a losing battle. So I usually don't really take requests on stage. And then people start yelling out, "Play Freebird!" And it's just getting cringy. But yeah, so but since we're a small group, I'm happy to if you guys got any particular songs you might want to hear. Not Freebird, but
Like I Love You?
but yeah, I could do that one for sure.
Yeah, you sent that out to us. It was during
the
lockdown, COVID.
during
I
the
was able to get in
pandemic.
touch with you, and you sang it for Baby for Christmas for us. So it was super
And you
magic.
put my
And
name in it. It's like,
Yeah,
I
it was
cried.
super
It was
dope, bro.
the best thing ever.
yeah, talking about running late too. The first
Creative.
time I found you was I was drawn to Pyro Fest. I was on a pilgrimage to meet Chris Dyer. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna go.
Cool.
And I never even looked at the lineup, and it was you, Nako, Hyre, and the whole crew. And it was funny because you guys had missed a flight, and you literally showed up. You had to rent a car, so they had a flight from you from Boston to Ohio. The flight didn't work out, and you're like, we said screw it, and we rented a car, and you rented a car, and you showed up right at your set time, saying the same thing. Everything happens when it's supposed to, man.
Yeah, man, I've been really lucky like that over the years. I was just reflecting on that, the other day, because sometimes it happens like that, and I had a show recently, and it was just like a show in Sao Paulo in Brazil.
Sure.
And it was crazy. The only way I could do it with my schedule was just to fly in and do it and fly out. And then I was flying there, and I was really supposed to get there the morning of the show,
Mhm.
and then play that evening. And on my way there, I had a short layover in Denver,
Yeah.
and then there was a crazy storm, and so the flight got delayed. So I was just I have no idea if I'm going to be able to make it. And so we left a few hours late. I got to Houston, and my flight to Sao Paulo had already left,
Sure.
And then I ended up getting a flight, waiting a few hours, getting a flight late that night to Bogota, Colombia, and then a flight early in the morning to Sao Paulo, and getting to Sao Paulo and going through traffic and getting there right before I was supposed to go on stage,
Yeah.
played the show, took a shower, went straight back to the airport, and did the whole same trip right back home. And it was
Boom.
50 hours of flying, and I was there for 6 hours or something. It was crazy, but in my life, I've never missed a show. I just I don't know. I know so many people that have had to cancel tours, and I've never.
I've even been on time every time. Even this time I've been on time.
You're right where you should be.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm so blessed.
That's awesome.
It's it's divine. It's really divine. Yeah, but I love Chris Dyer, you know?
Yeah,
he's
he's
a pal of mine.
Yup, I was able to be. We were there at Pyro Fest years later after the one I was talking about, and you did the Believer video, which took a year. Then you guys were cruising around with a car that he painted and
Yeah,
everything.
man.
He's a beast. He's so
I'm gonna see if I
inspirational.
can- he just did like a design for me. I'm gonna
Oh
see
my
if I can
God.
find it and show it to you.
Please,
It's really
I'd love
cool.
to see it. That's one of the reasons why I found you.
I'm not gonna take the whole time here looking for this, but I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's probably just in our text messages together.
And it's going to be released as packaging or clothing possible, or
Yeah, well, the first thing we're doing with it is like a stickers and a patch.
yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Are you attainable
Check it
through your
out.
website for artists to submit artwork to you?
Yeah,
that's
sure.
what it is. Oh my God, it's so good.
It's based on the Blue Magnetic Eagle, which is like my Mayan.
That's
Mayan
Chris
calendar.
Dyer.
Nice.
Chris Dyer's
Chris
design.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
the Quetzalcoatl almost too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful, dude.
His,
Yeah.
his,
I love the other
his
ones.
work is amazing.
Yeah, that's our dude, man.
You just get lost in his like.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, so
Beast mode.
You get lost in his work.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
so
It's
cool. He's awesome.
amazing.
He's a really cool brother. I just
Yeah, which was awesome because you got to paint with him. Like got to sit behind him painting at Nelson Ledges way back in the day, and he was
Yeah.
doing a piece very similar to that, but it was like a big train kind of UFO that he was flying as you guys were on stage jamming. It was a cool process to watch.
yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, yeah, he was definitely feeding off your jam.
Cool.
That's the best.
Yeah.
Your friends are performing and you're doing other kind of art in the
Yeah.
woods and.
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
Ugh.
Yeah, we get to do so many different, you know, even just like from gig to gig, like this, you know, up here in upstate New York, there's such a cool energy. I've always loved this part
Totally.
of the country, and you know, the people.
When did you announce this, by the way? Because I just rolled off on it. I almost kept it a secret to her right up to the doorstep.
This is
like-
really
It was
secret.
pretty
Like,
kinda
Yeah,
last
this is.
minute.
Oh, that's
It was
awesome, dude. Like
I
it
think
was
the last show that we
because we had just seen Nako here. Nako was just here. TJ
Yeah,
Bryden was
right.
here in May. That was amazing.
nice.
Mark said it out loud a couple of days ago or something, and then like it just happened to be that we were gonna come here, and then it's like you were playing. We're like,
Oh, but
what?
that's so
Oh,
magic.
that's
I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, it's good stuff. We appreciate
This was
you.
meant to happen. Awesome.
got
Thanks for
notified.
being here, Ian.
I got super juiced. I got notified that you were coming to Buffalo like 3 weeks ago.
Oh,
Picture of you, even the picture of you, but it was the fucking Beach Boys.
oh yeah.
I'm like,
Mike
I've
loved
seen
it.
that
It was a
mistake a
picture
few
of me,
times, but
yeah.
even still
Then
had
it
you as
worked
the
out.
headlining picture. I'm like,
Right. And then it worked out that he was here anyway. So that's all.
Yeah.
That's how the universe fucks with you. Like, guess what, man? Well, here you go. You still got the.
Yeah, I find that you know, it usually doesn't happen, but the one place it does happen is sometimes in ticket links, because those
The
ticket
Beach
link
Boys.
sites will just like populate a picture from the internet, and it'll, you know, like sometimes, yeah,
And
sure,
Right.
just like,
Amazing.
The algorithm gets messed up. The,
yeah,
the
it's
universe.
just like Mike
Yeah.
Love. Oh, here's the
Yeah.
first picture that came up.
Yeah.
And it's,
Use this.
you know, me.
Right. It's a tweak in the. It's a tweak in the whole
It happens the other
system.
way around too,
Yeah.
you know, for sure.
Yeah.
It's
The
like
Matrix
people
is
are like,
messed up.
Really? That's the reggae guy? He looks like he's 80 years old. Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, you know, and every once in a great while, somebody will like show up to the gig. I've had like people, you know, it's like, you know, an old
Thinking you were
couple
one of the
will
Beach
show up
Boys.
And they're like, you know, like, we're here to see the Beach Boys. Like, and they usually stay. And like,
Some of them might not notice. Like, damn, he's growing some dreads out. He looks great. Looks good for his age.
Yeah, I never heard these songs before.
Yeah,
Not
man.
playing anything from, he's not playing Kokomo.
Sounds irony, but not the same thing.
This one is like, I Love You is kind of a tune that I wrote. It was like really inspired by the style of one of my mentors, Clinton Farron, who's like a really legendary reggae musician that I've gotten to know really well, and you know, was a big inspiration to me for many, many years, and I've gotten to know well and like work with him and become good friends with him, which is a really great blessing. But I wrote this song kind of thinking about, you know, his style and just like writing something like that with a really like he has this ability to like write you know, very simple and straightforward melodies, but it's almost like, you know, like kind of like that. It's like kind of like one of those things where you hear it and it's almost like, you knew it already. Like somebody didn't think of this melody already, you know. And Clinton's songs are kind of always like that. It's like, oh, that's a really simple melody, but like nobody's used it yet. But he has some ability to like pluck it out of the universe and
Familiar.
create those melodies that are like really memorable from the first time you hear them. I'm not so good at that, but this was kind of my attempt to. If you're prayerful, John will answer your prayers, so just be up, 'cause I will always be there. And please be careful to fill your heart up with care, and positivity will follow you everywhere you go. Oh, my little brother, I bless you, my sister. But Jah loves you, mama. And Jah loves you, papa. Ha! Said it's a beautiful world that we live in, but it's a crazy world. Was it always changing? Seems like every time we get comfy and we settle down, then they uproot us and they do us into moving. How many my brothers and many sisters have given up their lives just to be pawns in these wicked war games, manipulated into thinking that they finally died for their religion, killing in God's name again. Inside that we all just the same job. Shut up, so true love, I am singing from my heart, and so want you to know I love you. Yes, and your love is the reason that we're standing here. So let me be clear, yeah, I love you. Still this war goes on, but if we run away, we will live to fight another day. And if you can't hold on, just take my hand and pray, 'cause I know love will find a way. Holy love will always find a way. Yes, true love, I am singing from my heart, and so want you to know, yeah, I love you. Yes, and your love is the reason that we're standing here. So let me be clear, sha-la-la-la, I love you, yeah. If you're prayerful, God will answer your prayers, so just be up, 'cause I will always be there. And please be careful to fill your heart up with care, and positivity will follow you everywhere you go. Yeah, my brother, bless you, bless you, bless you, my sister, yeah. Jah loves you, mama, yeah. Jah loves you, papa, boo, 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 yes. So true love, I am singing from my heart, and so want you to know, yeah, I love you. Yes, and your love is the reason that we're standing here. So let me be clear, what I love you. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I love you. I love you. Woo!
this.
so moving.
Man, it's got to be harder
Yeah,
to play for 10
mahalo.
people than a few hundred, right?
No, you
No,
know.
I would be so embarrassed. I would be so nervous.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like, I get nervous at the weirdest times. You know? Like I don't ever hardly like I've never gotten nervous about going on stage, ever. I've been doing it since I was like a little kid. I when I was young, you know, I took piano lessons. So I would go and do like piano recitals in front of like everybody and their parents and everything.